Get back to the shit running.
So, yeah.
Yay. My new boots!
So, Jane, you've basically explored the stable. It's full of horses and lots of things like that. And hay. And a pitchfork or two and stuff. Meanwhile, in the sewers, you guys are still running splash, 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 splash. Okay.
Watching for bear traps.
Yep. Okay, you get to... you're basically following the main sewer system, which is running through. You guys have gone all the way down, and now you've come to yet another manhole, which goes up, which you can go through, or you can keep running.
Jeez.
We don't hear anything, do we?
Make a listening check.
More rats.
Yeah, so there's going to be more rats.
That's... Oh, sorry, I don't have the... Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys.
Sweet.
I just deprived you of...
Natural 20!
And Racer rolls a natural 20. Let's put one on the counter for Racer. First one of these.
Awesome.
Woo! Booyah!
First one of 2015.
There you go.
True.
There's your one on
Very
the
true.
counter. First one. It's on the map view. It's just it'll
yeah.
take you a few seconds to catch up.
Giggity.
Alrighty. Radovan rolled a 9. In comparison, equally, not as good.
Get out of here.
Right. Racer, you hear in the distance something. I can't really tell you what it is, but I'll make the sound for you. It sounds like it kind of sounds like this.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Nice.
Sorry, what was that again?
You only heard it once.
I know what that was. I know what it was. Of course, I didn't hear it.
And of course, it was way. It was coming from further down the corridor or from further down the sewer in the direction you're running.
Okay.
It's very easy to know what direction it came from because, of course, there's few directions it can come from.
Okay. Bane doesn't know what that sound is. Does Raitha know what that sound is?
Probably not. It is what it sounds like.
All right. So she's never encountered anything like it before.
It was very quiet. You only just heard it, so it's really hard to pinpoint. All you know is there was a noise somewhere ahead of you, and that's what it sounded like.
Okay. So I'm going to say to Radovan, I heard something down there. I don't know what the fuck it was.
That's fine. Let's go. We press on,
Okay. So you're going to continue in that direction, and that's going to take you underneath Cheapsides.
Ooh, tabadoo.
So you guys are going to be coming along the sewer system running here. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we've got a bright beacon of light as we run, right?
Yes,
so we
because
can
you've got Radovan's shield is illuminated.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might end soon though. Like it's like 40 minutes or something, right? We've been running.
But you're still good.
All right.
Right, you keep on running. You come to yet another manhole cover, which goes up. You also notice, looking ahead, there appears to be like a shadowy form, something moving very slowly up ahead of you. It's hard to make out from this distance. You can just kind of catch the shadow of it moving.
And we can both see it?
Yeah.
So I'm obviously
Go. Yep.
Okay, as the light gets closer to it, you recognize it as a young man, slight build, wearing a rather dirty green tunic. Somebody that Racer recognizes because it's the guy that you've been chasing.
Excellent.
The problem is he's face down in the water and he's not moving.
Ooh, time to do a heal check.
Alright, make a heal check, Radovan.
I have not done a heal check in so long. All right.
I'm going to be looking around. Is there anybody else around? Any splash marks? Any...
Oh, my lordy.
Radovan, you're pretty sure he's dead.
Oh no.
You're not sure how... I mean, you don't know what killed him, though. I mean, you're kind of looking. There's nothing obvious. He doesn't have a sword or an arrow stuck out of his head. His throat's not cut.
Okay.
And Raisa, make a spot check if you're going to. Alrighty. You kind of glance around left, right. You can't see anything.
Seeing that this guy's dead, I'd like to just kind of have hand on my dagger. Yeah, I just have it on. It's on there, so I can just need to pull it out if needed.
All right.
I'm gonna rifle through his stuff.
Alrighty.
Yeah, like Raisa would do.
Yeah. What?
He's got basically he has a short sword and a dagger. He has a small purse, which has got 27 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces in it.
I toss this to Raisa.
He also has like a very small, this kind of small bottle, like a little teeny tiny bottle of liquid.
Ooh, that's.
Is it full or empty?
Sounds like hemlock.
It's full.
Yeah, it sounds like, I don't know, all the spy movies are coming in my mind.
Right. Suicide drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I take all that stuff, pretty much.
And take it, as in take, you mean like you take the medicine, right?
I'm not going to take the medicine because I don't want to die, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay, right. So yeah, you've got 27 gold and 5 silver. You've got the short sword, the dagger, and the little vial. So make sure you write everything down. Whoever's carrying what.
Okay, so
Raisa.
Was the vial in the purse or just the money?
The vial was in his pocket. The money was in the purse.
Okay, so all I have at this point is the purse.
I have the short sword and the dagger, right?
Okay.
You're writing things down.
Okay,
It's
you're
not
not
for remembering things.
You're not here, so I'm just...
You were told. And what are you doing with the little vial of liquid?
I'm putting it away.
Okay, so you've got that too. Okay. Alrighty, so you have a dead body. In this dark, dim light, it's very hard to inspect the body properly, but he doesn't have any... As I said, there's no... At first glance, there's no obvious reason that he should be dead.
Okay, so... What are we going to do, Radovan?
Well... I think we should just emerge from the sewers, right? I mean, we can try to see if there's anyone else down here with us, but the odds are probably not, right?
I don't want to end up like him, and I have a feeling he did something he wasn't supposed to, so...
Well, we need to decipher what the hell happened.
So you want to drag his body out so you can see better?
Well, we've got enough light. We should have enough light.
I mean, you've got a light...
You want to strip him, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you've got a light spell... you've got a light spell active, yeah. But it's still kind of dark and shadowy and gloomy, and he's still, like, half submerged in water, so...
What we need to do is... We didn't get the sewer plans, right? Because they'd
already disappeared.
Yeah. They were missing.
Yes.
Alright, so... Obviously, these sewers are how they get around. Raisa, so we need to get our hands... I mean, I imagine their hideout is somewhere down here. I mean, why else would he run away from like this? And the guards don't come down here, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
So we need to find out if we can access some plans or find out where they went. Maybe talk to the guards about what they know about the sewers. So we should probably head back to the tavern and,
Well, I'm thinking maybe since we're down here, we're already all the way over in Cheapsides. Do you want to just look and see if we can find any other exits other than just manholes?
We could try that.
We're down here. We're dirty.
Might as well. Yeah. So let's press forward. Let's see what is at the end of this corridor or whatever.
Okay.
Slower
the
pace.
The first thing that you've noticed is the sewers that you came from. When you were over in the trade area, the sewers were reasonably clean. I mean, it's a sewer, but they were reasonably clean. Obviously, somebody was keeping trash out of here and keeping, there was sewer water and it was running well. As you've gotten closer towards Cheapsides, definitely from here going forward, you've noticed the sewage is backed up a lot more. There's a lot more scum, a lot more refuse, indicating that if someone does come down here and clear out this area of the sewer, it's a lot less frequent, that's for sure.
Well, go for it anyway. I mean...
Alrighty, so you go trudge. I mean, you can... There's times when you have to, like, you know, you see particularly large, nasty, unpleasant piles of refuse that you can kind of work your way around. Sometimes you have no choice. You're, like, knee-deep in scum.
Yep. Just, like, keep an eye on the walls.
I'm fixing to make a dice roll. I'm not telling you guys what it's for. I just want you to remember that I rolled it, okay? This is for all you players and for chat as well.
Okay. Please get a low number.
Well, you don't know what it's for.
I know.
Puking. Giant sewer rats.
7.
I rolled a 7. The
Lucky
secret
number
roll was a
7.
7. Just remember that.
Okay, secret roll.
That was for something. Okay. All of which will become apparent later. All right, so you continue to trudge through.
Is there any, like... Because I'm assuming the sewers are round, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, is there any, like...
They're also fairly... they're very nice sewers, in fact. They're very well maintained, and they're very... I don't want to use the word shiny to describe a sewer, but they're very polished. There's not much decay. There's not rock or anything. No cracks. It's very well worked sewers pipes.
Okay. So I'm just wondering, like, can you walk kind of up on the side?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's times when you are able to kind of...
Are there footprints? Are there dried footprints?
Okay. Make a dice roll. You can make a spot check for me, if that's what you're looking for. Doesn't appear to be.
Radovan, save the day.
What?
Look for footprints.
Can you see anything?
They're hinting at you to make
I know what they're hinting, but Radovan is oblivious to looking for footprints. You're not just going to bash it over Shagga's head. I didn't think of this, so...
Right. Okay.
Just saying.
Right, so you guys are just going to... So you're going to continue to go down?
Well, how much farther does it go?
Obviously, I mean, it's you're not at the end of the tunnel yet.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Kia's probably back at the tavern by this point, cleaning off.
Okay. You can continue to move down. Once you get to here, you notice that the pipe actually goes forward, left, and right. It's like a 4-way intersection.
Oh my gosh.
Once one way, once the other, Risa?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you go forward, I'll go left, and then we'll come back, because we know that those kind of dead end at the corners of the city, right?
Yeah, the odds are they didn't extend it past.
Okay, so that's what we do. Yeah, I go forward, Risa goes left.
Alrighty. Both of you can make a spot check for me.
Wow, 8 again.
Ooh.
Yay!
Rigged.
Well, you got that natural 20.
Yeah, that was it. That was your good roll for the night.
Your one roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that. A natural 1.
You guys are gonna find nothing.
Okay, yeah.
We're tired. We've been running a long time.
Right. You wander up and down. You see nothing different, out of the ordinary, whatever.
So we.
Is there really?
By now, your light spell is failing. It's dying.
I'm gonna climb the ladder, the sewer, in the last intersection where we are.
Okay.
Because after I return back, to go outside.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm tired of this shit.
Literally.
Literally.
Okay. I mean, you know that the sewer continued northwards from here. So I mean, you can always come back and look later if you want to, or whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so once you emerge from your excremental adventures, what are you going to do?
Is this right here a well, or is it a fountain?
It is a well.
And we know that's there from earlier adventures with the potato
this is
incident.
where you guys hid the body, so we're right near where
this pile of refuse here, there were some dead bodies hidden by Raisa.
And this is the potato incident over here.
Correct.
So
That's where Jane threw a potato at the guy, yes.
I'm going to say, Radovan, do you just want to go to that well and kind of rinse ourselves before we make the trek all the way back?
I'm pretty sure that's a drinking well. Do you want to
I'm not going to jump in it. I'm going to take some out and pour it on myself.
Get a bucket of water and wash yourself, right?
Well, yeah, that's what we do. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, and then
I thought you were going to jump in it.
I'm going to take Cal out of my hood and put him on the ground.
Okay. Alrighty, so you guys go to the well, clean up as best you can, and then you're going to head back to the tavern?
And to take a bath. To take a bath.
To take a proper bath. Alrighty.
And wash my new boots.
My poopy boots.
Yes.
Kia is really pissed because she thought that was our last chance, so she's gonna go put in another 2 coins in the slot.
Oh, okay.
I think she can meet with another one.
So you guys all come back into the...
Yeah.
Back to your comfortable table.
Okay. What time is it now? It's probably...
It's the early hours of the morning, 2 a.m.
Oh.
Have we showered yet? Or bathed?
Are you gonna? I mean, I'm assuming you guys are gonna go and do that straight away before.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I mean your leg still hurts like hell, and it stings a lot too.
Yeah. It's probably infected. So I'm gonna... Radovan, are you back down yet?
Well, I'm cleaning my clothes and armor too, so I'll be a little bit longer than you.
Alrighty, so you're gonna have a good cleanup. Get the stench of the Undercity off your armor and clothing and stuff. Scrub it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll return without my armor on. I'll return in my peasant clothes that I got beat up in.
Well, at least they were clean, right?
Yeah, a little blood on them, but otherwise all right.
You got red on you.
You got red on me, so I'll sit at the table. Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as Radovan sits down, I'm gonna say, Radovan, would you mind taking a closer look at my leg? It doesn't feel very good.
All right. I will do a heal check.
Okay.
To see if it's poisoned or something. There you go.
Okay. You do a heal check on the leg. Obviously, there's a wound that could be healed.
Right.
Yeah. You're looking at it. It's very kind of puffy. Logic would tell you she's been waiting around in sewage water with a huge open wound on her leg. There's a very good chance that it is infected somehow. I mean, who knows what she could possibly have been infected with down in that scummy hole.
I tell her this. I say, look, I can heal the wound, but you got an infection, so we got to, I could remove if I train for it. Yeah, but I haven't. That's not a part of what I've chosen today.
So you could learn cure disease in the morning, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll do a cure light wounds.
Okay, which you don't even need to roll because it's guaranteed.
There you go.
D8 plus 3, which is 4, and that's how much damage she took. So the wound is fully healed.
Yay!
But if there is an infection there, that's going to need treating separately.
Yes.
Okay.
So, did you two poopsicles find anything down there?
Yeah, a dead guy that we were chasing.
Dead?
Dead.
So I don't know why I said poopsicle. Did you kill him?
No, we found him dead.
Raisa, what happened? Like, you go to the meeting spot.
Yeah, so...
What did you say? What did he do?
Guy said basically he's not a member of the Azure Hand. He knows a guy who works for the guy who works for the Azure Hand. So he meets with the people, discusses the deal, tells them, they tell their guy, the guys come back, talks to him, he discusses with us, and then that's how it works. So I told him, I said, we're looking for... I wish I could remember what I said.
Wait, you went to a known thieving guild asking to find a person who did a theft.
I said we need to find something that we know they took, so we're hoping they can tell us where it is.
But why they would? Oh, Ray, so that's... And what, did he ambush you and attack you, or did he run?
He said, "Now!" and he turned and ran away.
Oh, well, he's not going to tell you... No, oh,
he knows nothing. He knows nothing.
Right, but... Well, he knows nothing for sure. I mean, it's just... The most we could have gotten out of him is to set up a job where we climb the ladder, right?
Yeah.
But not by like setting up a job, not saying we're looking for people who have perpetrated jobs before. That they would run from that at first sight because we're like investigating.
We're not looking for the people, we're looking for the item.
Yeah, that they stole. So
yeah,
that's
so
like
they'll know where it is.
That's like I'm a guardsman going to a thief and saying, "Tell me your leader, tell me your boss's name." They're not going to run away.
No.
What would you have said, Red?
Well, he ran away. I would have said, "Hey, there's this annoying cleric back at the tavern who has this item in his room that I really want you to steal." And then they would go to get the guy to steal from me, and then we'd ambush that guy, and we'd climb the ladder. You know, it's like an organization. You don't go for the little fish, you go for the bigger fish to get the biggest fish. That's what I would have said. If you guys had included me in your plan.
I don't think ambushing the Azure Hand is going to get us anywhere.
Well, did we get anywhere? I mean, I don't know. Did we get anywhere here? I mean, I don't know that they live in the sewers, right?
I put 2 more coins in the thing, so maybe I'll meet up with them next time, or you meet up with them, or something. Okay?
Well, I think you should. I mean, you wouldn't work with me.
Yeah, but you know how to do it, and we didn't.
Right. So you do it. I won't be mad if you get with, or you're able to get more information, but.
Well, no, I think we should wait and see what comes from you doing it again, Kia. In the meantime, we should find out about those sewers, because clearly that's how they get around. I think that's the way to go. I mean, it's not pleasant down there, but they operate in there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as you said before, Kia tried. She successfully charmed a clerk at the city council. Asked for the plans. He was going to give them to her, but when he went to find them, he said that they were missing. So, you know that much so far.
Yeah.
Probably the Azure Hand.
Maybe.
Hey, if you've got plan, I mean, if you don't want people to know their way around, then maybe, who knows.
Maybe we could ask the councilman we saved if he knows if there's backup plans or, you know.
You could definitely do that. So you guys want to just rest up in the and do that in the morning?
I guess.
Yeah,
it's 2 a.m. Unless there's something else you want to do in the wee hours of the night.
No, Raisa's pretty grumpy right now. It might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll come by your room first thing in the morning, Raisa. Well, not a little bit later in the morning, and I'll cure that infection on your leg because it doesn't look good. So.
Thanks, Radovan.
No problem. Yeah, so we're gonna go to bed.
Alrighty. So you all sleep it off. Wake up in the morning. Surprisingly enough, Raisa doesn't feel so good. You're a little achy. Your leg's a bit sore. You didn't sleep well. You had a lot of sweats. Had a lot of bad dreams as well.
I'm gonna knock on her door in the morning after I pray to my awesome God.
I will
do the prayer.
I will let Radovan in. Hello. Morning.
Roll up whatever you are. You wearing clothes, Raisa? Like, what are you sleeping?
No, I'm naked. No, I would have been dressed, so I will just expose the necessary area.
Okay.
I cast the remove disease thing.
So you're casting cure disease. Okay.
Cure disease.
You almost instantly feel better.
Thank you.
So is the wiggles.
You no longer have the plague.
You no longer have the plague.
Nice.
All right. Should we get some breakfast?
Yep. What's your game plan?
Gonna head downstairs and have some breakfast. Sans whiskey.
After breakfast, sans whiskey, as in with whiskey.
No, without
Sand.
whiskey.
With
Okay,
Sand.
okay, I'm with you. I'm just double checking with you. Okay, so after breakfast, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna check first the table.
Also, this particular waiter comes over to you and says, not trying to be rude, but I was asked to come and point out that you haven't paid for the last couple of nights that you've stayed here. Of course, with a priest of St. Cuthbert being here, we know you're good for it, but the innkeeper did ask to see if you would be willing to settle up before you leave the inn today.
Yes.
I look to Radovan. I don't.
So, okay, thanks.
I-
That was all. Here's your breakfast.
Thank
And
you.
he takes
Coming.
care of you.
Keep it coming, mister. Thank you.
Alrighty. You notice like the innkeeper was like staring at all of you the entire time, like knowingly as this conversation happened as well.
That's funny.
Oops.
Gore, is
Alrighty.
there anything under the table?
No.
Nothing.
Well, the
Alright.
coin, your two
coins
coins
are still there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think we should go and find these plans, or talk to the councilman that we saved.
I mean, yeah, someone with knowledge of the city and how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do
So
that.
yeah, we have a friend in Buttward, so that's a good plan.
Right. You get up, and as you approach the door, this huge guy here.
Uh-oh.
Remember the big monstrous man? Steps
Yes.
in front of the door and blocks your path.
Oh yeah, we gotta pay. I'll be right back. Yes. How much do I owe for these couple nights and some future couple nights, bunch of nights?
He says, well, currently for the breakfast, the drinks, the last 2 nights tab, he said,
Jeez.
and he kind of sits down and pulls out a little pile of paper and starts looking through it. Total tally right now is 1 gold, 2 silver.
All right.
How much would you like to pay for in advance? How many nights?
Take a platinum.
Another 3 nights. How was that?
Another 3. Okay. So. Slasher, thanks for the follow. He said, and is that full board? Or.
Yeah, full board, everything.
He said, just give me another 2 gold pieces and we'll be good.
So 3.5 gold pieces.
Yeah, he said, but that, of course, doesn't cover the whiskey.
Yeah, I got it.
He says, I have a separate tab for that.
Did I pay that off just now, or?
No, that's not including the whiskey.
Just pay him 25 gold.
He says,
How
you
much
owe
for
me
the whiskey
18 silver for all the alcohol you've drunk the last couple of days.
Well, here's a 20 silver, and here's 3.5 for the next few nights.
Okay.
There. We good?
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. You missed a spot behind the bar. There's a blemish. Might want to get that.
All right, so you're paid up pretty much. You've got lunch, supper, breakfast covered for the next 2 days in the rooms. Okay, at this point, the large oaf moves aside and lets you leave the tavern. Okay, so you guys want to go to the councilman's house, right?
Yes.
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 Okie dokie.
Who does he like the most?
Radovan.
Yeah.
To
Priest.
see,
Priest
to see
scum.
the councilman. Okay. Well, when you get to his house, you notice that there are several people. Thatchers are up on the roof working on that. There's people replacing panels on the walls. There's it doesn't smell of burnt anymore, which is a good thing.
Oh, they're
Doesn't
destroying
smell
my
like-
hard work.
All the effort Kia went to redecorate that particular
Seriously.
room
That's
is
right.
being done. Okay. So yeah.
Gonna knock on the door.
Okay, the councilman is still here. He hasn't left for his duties today yet. So he answers the door and goes, "Oh, you again. Hello."
Greetings. Sorry to bother you again. I just was wondering if you could help me out a little.
Oh, well, if I can, I suppose.
You see, we're doing a canvassing survey about your sewage system, and we went to the town hall, and lo and behold, the plans were not there. The clerk said that they were missing.
Oh, it was 2003. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Missing? Well, that's rather strange.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you had backup plans somewhere that we could look at. The thing is, we come from Scarrow, down south, and Lord Yarnspinner wanted to integrate a little system, and we needed inspiration, and we thought of Corthan, which is why we're actually here.
Oh.
This is our reason for being here.
Well, I actually know quite a bit about the sewage system, specifically the new sewage system. I was one of those that had it built.
There was
an old one? Is that still in use?
Oh, no. You see, here was the problem. The first sewage system, which was built when the city was first put in, it was too deep. He said it was way too low. It was too problematic to clean. It was about, I don't know, I want to say some idiot, but about 40 feet below the city depths. Worried about the smell, you see. Well, it was very inefficient. So we had a much newer system built, which is a lot closer to the surface. We put in more grates, made it more accessible, easier to clean, thus taking care of the problem. But I mean, the old sewage system hasn't been in operation for forever. No one goes there.
And it's still...
Snowmobile, thanks for following.
It's still underneath the city. Where is it underneath the city?
Well, it's all the entrances and exits were kind of blocked up, and it's just sitting there, really. It's just...
Yeah, over where in the city?
The whole city.
The whole city?
Well, yes, I mean, it spreads the entire city.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
It's just a lot deeper than the actual currently used sewage system.
And is there any way to access it, perchance?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, they, as I said, they sealed up all the entrances and exits, but if you really want to know your way around the city sewer, there are people that work in the sewage system that keep it clean. They probably know their way about it.
If you tell me who they are, I'll happily never bother you again.
Oh, no, absolutely. He said, if you'll come to he goes, if you'd like to follow me up to the town hall, I'll introduce you to the head of our public works department.
Perfect. Thank you. That'll be great.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Okie dokie. He takes a few minutes, gets himself properly dressed, leads you up to the town hall, introduces you to this man. He says, yes, they are in the need of... They want to know stuff about the city. As a priest of St. Cuthbert and some of his colleagues, they've done some services with me or for me in the past. If you wouldn't mind, just entertain their needs as long as they're reasonable. And he smiles and says, fair enough. So what can I tell you then?
My name is Radovan Rainier. Who are you, sir?
My name's Roderick. I'm the head of the public works team.
Roderick?
And he kind of looks left and right.
Do you have relations down south in Scarrow?
No. Roderick's a fairly common name around here, though.
I'll say, I mean...
It's a coincidence my name's Roderick as well.
It's a funny name for a girl, but fair enough.
Well, she's an elf, so she's always funny, right? I mean, yeah.
Well, what can I do for you then?
Need information on the old sewer system that you guys built over on top of.
Oh. Don't know a whole lot about that. Never been down there. It was all closed off. Haven't used it. I organise the crew that goes down and cleans up in the 3 quarters that we bother with.
Do you happen to know where these old entrances used to be that were sealed up?
Well, I know where some of them are.
Do you mind showing us?
I can have someone show you if that's what you want.
That would be...
I personally don't go down the sewers. I organise it. I don't go and actually, deal with the scum.
Well...
I used to. I got promoted, see?
Yes, well, bring someone to show us where these old entrances and exits used to be. Please.
Yeah, alright. Hang on, wait here. And he kind of goes wandering off. Seems to get sidetracked a couple of times on his way, and then suddenly his brain's like, oh yeah. Carries on. After about 15 minutes, he comes back with a rather scruffy-looking individual.
Hello?
Hello.
He says, they need you to show them something to do with the old sewage system. And this guy is like, he's a real scrawny-looking fellow. Probably about 18 years old.
What's he wearing?
He's got like a torn... What you wearing?
What are you wearing, little boy? Like, what?
Fashion guru Jane kicks in. Basically, he's wearing like a
Is he covered
brown
in
shirt that's too large for him. Doesn't fit properly. And he's got like black pants, but they're cut off at the knees. And then he's just got like what looks like these really tight-fitting leather boots that come all the way up to his knees.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like riding boots, but
I'm just gonna say, I like your
they're
boots.
clearly not nice quality or anything like that. It's basically shit waders is what they are.
I like your boots.
He kind of like glances down, looks at him, and goes, "Thank you very much, ma'am. They do their job."
Would you show us to the to the old entrances to the old sewer system, please?
All of them, or just a entrance?
Well, any main ones that you could think of, or
really, any main or none? They were just all
there.
The same, really.
Well, just maybe some down in the cheap side, maybe.
Yeah, all right, then follow me.
All right, that would be great.
Okay, so he basically leads you back, going above ground to... Even he's not dumb enough to walk through the sewers when he doesn't have to. But he kind of wades through the streets and gets back to Cheapsides, leading you to this manhole right here. He says, "Well, time to get dirty then." And he goes running, like shimmies down the ladder and like jumps the last 3. Then you hear a loud splash.
Ladies first.
Okay, I'm taking off my cape. What is it called?
Cloak.
And cloak, and putting it in my bag, and then I go down.
Alrighty, you go down, and you're now standing in the scum and the refuge. You've not been in this part of the sewer. This is like nasty. I mean, the other parts were bad to you. This is like now you're actually standing almost up to your knees in other people's feces, and this is like you're just not a happy bunny at this point at all.
My boots.
I know.
My hair.
Okay, he's actually splashing in it like he's playing. He's like splash, splash, splash.
Is your name Roderick by chance?
Oh, no.
Okay, just checking.
Can we call you Roderick?
You call me whatever you like, miss.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, Roderick will suffice if that's what you want to call me.
Okay. Thank you, Roderick.
Okay, so he leads you down here through the sewers, gets to this area here, starts going forward a little bit, gets to about here. Of course, you're still on the ground. And he says, "Well, about where we're standing, if you would like to wade through the crap and the refuse," he said, "there's an area that we bricked over. We sealed it up."
How many seals are around this whole?
Around the city?
Yeah. How many
dozens.
brick walls? Dozens. Interesting.
Why can't we see them? Like, where are they?
Well, it's because all this knee-deep piss and crap that we're standing in it's at the bottom.
Ah.
If I take my staff and like
Originally, you see, they had this idea that they would still use the old sewage system as an overflow should the current, but then somebody realized that was a stupid idea, so they bricked it all up.
What's the new sewage system material?
Material?
Like, what is it made out of? Is it brick?
Yeah,
also?
I suppose
So it's all brick?
I think so, yeah. And he kind of knocks the side of it, goes, "Feels like bricks to me."
Thank you, sir. You can go. You don't have to stay with us.
Oh, well, all right then.
But thank you.
All right, thank you.
See you, Roderick.
And he kind of nods a few times and does a few overly unnecessarily bows as he walks away from you. And then he scampers up the ladder behind.
So we really don't need to be in this shit part.
Well,
we need where it's clean so that we can find if there's any...
Any seals?
See, I don't know, because we were chasing the guy this way. I mean, we didn't do anything with the body, so he's still down here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still back, further back.
Like,
which might be bad because we're the only people that have been poking around in the sewers, and there's a dead guy. So,
well, I mean, I just think something happened to him. He obviously didn't die by natural causes. So that means someone escaped our, we should search, right?
I mean, we should go where the dead guy is and try to find a seal around there.
Okay.
Well,
an animal.
There is a seal like right here, right? I mean, right underneath their feet.
He said around about here. Yeah.
So we'd have to
bear in mind it's underneath water that you can't see through.
I would rather not.
I assume you guys are you using a light spell or are you just holding a torch right now?
We'll use a torch. Right?
Okay, yeah.
And yeah. I want to investigate the walls to see if there's any lever or switch or pole.
Okay.
Ooh, I'd probably be good at looking for that, right?
Make search checks.
No.
Not spot search.
Search. I'll leave this to Raisa because my search is crap.
19.
16.
Hey, 16.
Alrighty. Doesn't appear to be. I mean, this, doesn't look like there's any cunning entryways that they've established. I mean, from what he's saying, they just bricked up the holes, brick and mortar, filled them in. That's it. You look around, you don't find any kind of levers, no switches, no panels, no discolored rocks, anything like that. Any more discolored than anything already is, anyway.
I don't know. I'm out of ideas, guys.
I think we should look in the non-shit covered areas to see if we can find an entrance.
Different ideas. We could just blow up a hole near the dead guy, see if we see anything. We could go outside the city and just start digging for 40 feet down.
Okay.
You want to do that? You want to do that for us, Radovan? You get started.
Sassy. Kia, why don't you blow up a part of the grounds with your flaming, scorching shit thing, right?
Not in this area, preferably, because flying shit is not good.
Nope.
Flying, burning shit. Flaming, flying poo.
I say,
no, thank you.
Let's go to the dead guy. Show me where you guys found him.
He's right up ahead. Yeah.
We'll lead the way.
All right. So you basically lead her to the dead body. As you get close to it, it's not a very pretty sight anymore, and there is a swarm of rats over it. As soon as you get close with the lights,
let Cal out.
Cal doesn't want out. First of all, Cal has no interest in wading through piss and crap, even if it's to possibly eat a disgusting, filthy, poop-covered rat.
Okay, that's fine.
You go here, Cal, and he's just turns around and goes straight back in the bag.
Nope.
Screw you, ma'am.
Shall we go to the richer part to see if we can actually see the brick difference? Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I just think there's something here. Yeah, I think there's something around here.
There must be something around here if the guy disappeared so quickly. So start looking, guys.
Assuming there was a guy, but yes.
How deep is the water and poo?
It's, you're talking about 1.5 feet deep. So feel free to stick your hands and dig around in it.
No, I'm taking my staff and just poking around first because I'm not really into it yet.
I take my short sword and do the same.
Okay.
Jabbing.
I mean, you routinely find something and lift it up, and it's an old rag or a piece of decayed wood or all kinds of stuff, but nothing that you can really find that appears to be anything of any worth or to give you any indication that anybody was here.
If anybody wants, I will happily charm them so they can be happy while they dig through the poo. Just let me know.
Maybe.
Oh, come on. You like this, remember?
Radovan?
No. Maybe there's an entrance in one of the surrounding buildings above, right?
Probably.
I mean, how would we get into those buildings looking like we do? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Where would there be an entrance? Where's the oldest building in this city?
We can ask your boyfriend in the town hall.
He's not my boyfriend anymore. Charm spells don't last that long.
Yeah.
I honestly think there's something here. I really do. But
what do you want to do?
I don't know what I want to do about it. Yeah, that's the thing.
Let me look over my spells.
It wouldn't make sense.
Protection from elements, would that protect us from poo?
No. There is no shit elemental that you need to worry about.
Come on.
Mr. Hankey's down here somewhere. That it'll protect you from his annoyance.
Hey, Christmas is over. No.
No more Mr. Hankey.
Right.
See, it just doesn't seem likely that there would be a secret entrance underneath the crap, because that means the person would have to get drowned in it whenever he opened it, right?
Well, also think about it. If you opened it,
it would fall in.
Shit would start flowing straight down it.
So there must be an above ground entrance somewhere,
or an entrance along one of these walls. I mean,
bearing in mind you have covered a extremely small amount of the sewage system.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What about would
you know?
Can I try to detect magic around me? Maybe it's something magical.
Yes, actually, you can.
Okay.
Okay. And
Smart.
this is going to possibly be the worst cliffhanger ever.
Oh crap!
Because it is 10:30, the end of the stream. You cast detect magic about 30 feet from you. As you cast it, you sense basically there is the invisible silhouette of a person, like actually watching you.
What?
In the sewer.
Oh my god!
Like they were so actually creepy. Invisible and there, like magically invisible, and just randomly you did a detect magic and bam, there they are.
That is so scary. Oh,
and we're awfully sorry, guys, but that is the end of the stream.
Why did I think
it
to do
couldn't
that?
have been a more awesome cliffhanger.
That's so
brilliant, Jane.
But talk about your all-time fluke. That was.
They're watching us.
An invisible fucking person watching us. That's not creepy at all.
That is so.
That's
scary.
how Betty died. The Shadow Man.
The Shadow Man.
Wowzer.